Whether you're staring down a heavy barbell or walking into a high-stakes meeting, there's a simple, powerful tool that can help you command your calm. Today, we're diving into a technique called box breathing.
You know, this quote really hits on a huge misconception, right? We tend to separate our lives into these neat little boxes, our physical world over here and our mental world over there. But what if there was a bridge between them? A tool that connects that explosive physical energy with a deep, profound stillness? Well, that's exactly what we're going to explore.
So, before we get to the solution, we've got to understand the problem. And honestly, for most of us, the problem is that we're in a constant low-grade battle against our own biology.
I mean, think about your day. The constant ping is from your phone, the deadlines, the pressure. Our bodies are basically stuck on high alert, in a fight or flight mode. And that system, well, it was designed for escaping a saber-toothed tiger, not for getting through a full day of back-to-back Zoom calls.
Okay, so this slide breaks it down perfectly. It's like you have two different operating systems. On the left, you've got the sympathetic system. That's your fight or flight mode. It gives you scattered focus and kills your recovery. But on the right, you have the parasympathetic system, the rest and digest mode. That's where you find calm focus and true active recovery. The goal, the whole game, is to learn how to consciously switch yourself from that left column over to the right one. The question is, how?
Well, that brings us to the secret weapon. Turns out there's a hidden bridge that gives you direct control over which one of these systems is running the show.
It's your breath. It's so simple and so automatic that we almost always ignore it. But here's the thing, it's the one function in your body that you can consciously control that directly influences your nervous system. It is the literal link between how your body is feeling and how your mind is performing.
All right, let's get practical. The technique you use to take control of this bridge is incredibly simple to learn. It's called box breathing.
It's called box breathing because it's got 4 equal sides, just like a square, super easy to visualize. Let's walk through it. First, you're going to inhale through your nose for a count of 4 and really feel that air go deep into your belly, not just your chest. Then, at the top, you hold for 4 seconds. Try to stay relaxed, don't tense up. Next, you exhale slowly through your mouth for 4 seconds, pushing every last bit of air out. And finally, and this part is key, you hold at the bottom, totally empty for 4 seconds. That last hold builds some serious discipline and teaches your body that it's safe, even when you feel empty.
So what's actually happening inside your body when you're doing this? Well, you're doing something pretty incredible. You're taking direct command of your nervous system.
This is the absolute core of it. You are literally sending a signal from your lungs to your brain that says, hey, everything's okay, I'm in control here. You're actively teaching yourself to stay calm and logical even when your ancient primal instincts are screaming at you to panic. It's a total reprogramming of your stress response.
And the benefits? They're not something you have to wait weeks for. They're immediate. Your heart rate actually drops. Your levels of cortisol, that's the big stress hormone, they go down. You even improve your body's tolerance for carbon dioxide, which is a huge deal for boosting physical endurance. And maybe best of all, it just quiets the noise in your head. These are absolute game changers.
Okay, so we know the science, we know what's happening inside our bodies, but how does this actually play out in the real world? Let's look at how you can use this to find calm right in the middle of chaos.
First, let's talk about the athlete. Picture this, you're about to try and hit a new personal record on a big, heavy lift. Your heart is pounding, that little voice of doubt is starting to creep in.
So instead of pacing around and getting in your head, you just do 3 rounds of box breathing. And this quote just nails what happens next. All that mental chatter, the internal noise, it just goes silent. And suddenly, 100% of your energy can be focused on one thing, moving that weight.
Okay, now let's flip it. Let's look at a professional. You're walking into a really high-pressure meeting, or maybe you have to have a difficult conversation with your boss. Your gut instinct is probably to tense up and react on impulse.
But by starting this simple breathing pattern, you create a little space, a gap between the stressful thing that's happening and how you react to it. You totally shift your perspective. I love this phrase, you're no longer the victim of the stress, getting swept away by it. You become the calm observer, able to choose your response with logic and power. So, we've covered the what, the why, and the how. Now it's time to go from just knowing this stuff to actually doing it. So here it is, your 2-minute challenge.
And I know that sounds like a huge statement, but it's not an exaggeration. When you prove to yourself that you can control this fundamental automatic process, you build the belief that you can control other areas of your life too. It's the foundation of self-mastery. And that's all it takes to start. Just 2 minutes. Seriously, that's it. Sometime today, maybe right after you finish this, just find a quiet spot and do this for 2 minutes. See how you feel. The barrier to entry is basically zero, but the potential upside, it's huge.
And that really brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. This isn't just about breathing in a square pattern. It's about taking conscious control over something you thought was uncontrollable. So the real question is, once you prove to yourself that you can master your own breath, what else in your life are you going to decide to master next?